Hello everyone, hope you are doing well. Welcome to the first video in a series of videos for Aspire Aviation, where we'll be looking at Cessna 402 and we'll be restoring it. First, before we start, I'd like to give a shout out and thanks to Ian Sedon from at Grand Central Airport, as well as Superior Aeroworks or Superior Pilot Services, for giving us the opportunity. They sponsored this aircraft, and they're giving us the opportunity to turn this into a simulator. So the cockpit we've decided to turn into a simulator, and then the cabin will turn into maybe some sleeping space, and we can rent that out to fund the simulator project. As most of you will know, the items like even toggle switches and Arduinos and screens, all of those can be quite a bit of a cost. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Sitting here in the cockpit of the 402. We haven't cleaned it yet, it's still full of dust. We'll be doing that a little bit later today. From my understanding, it's been standing for more than 4 or 5 years, probably even more. So yeah, most of the instruments has been taken out. You'll see the Juliet November Kilo flag is still there, which is nice. Steering is still here, and most of it is connected, so that will make things a little bit easier. There's some, it looks like someone tried to take off the 402 business liner plate, yeah, and then obviously they stripped what they needed. But yeah, some of the switches are still here, flaps are still here, the cabin air switches, these are all still connected. I tested them out, and they're still fine. Gear lever is still here. But yeah, so most of the instruments, well, all of the instruments has been taken out. So we will need to do all of these manually, either with a screen behind, or we'll do instruments individually. Probably we'll do it in steps. So we'll first put some screens behind, and then later on we'll replace those with individual instruments. As for the panels on the sides, I need to, there's still a part of the top panel here that I can put back in, but I need to redo all of these panels, and then as well as these. So the complete panel here needs to be redone. Some of the plastic panels are broken. As for how I'll change these, for now I don't have any ideas. So if you do have any ideas, feel free to welcome. Feel free to feel free to comment. And then this panel as well, we just put it back in place. It was off. So there is some bit of wear and tear. And then here as well, this panel is missing, so I'll have to make a plan here. But other than that, the cockpit doesn't seem to be in that bad of a condition. And then yeah, this mat also needs replacing. I need to replace this mat definitely. Other than that, for the cabin, I've already started restoring the cabin. But let's have a look here. So there goes the panel. So in the cabin, I'll put up some pictures of before. I've replaced the mat, we've taken out the rails. There's 2 VW seats standing here that I'll probably put in. We're still thinking about it. I'll need to get them reupholstered as well. Other than that, the windows and everything still operates fine. I've went ahead and laser cut a small piece for this window handle here. Still need to be installed. But the windows, everything is still, like I said, still in working condition. difficult to do with one hand. So they're still in a working condition, and still lock, as well as the pilot side here. This one also opens fine. The only issue is the brackets here on the left. There is a small spring missing here, so I'll need to get that replaced. Find a small spring. Yeah, in the background there you can see the Vaal River. We're on the Vaal River here. So here's a better view of the cockpit. The seat, I tried some sticking it with some what you call it, steel. I can't get on the name, but I've tried replacing the seat there, fixing it. It's come loose again, but I'll fix it at some stage. And then yeah, the fuel selectors are still there. You can see the new mat here versus the old mat there. As mentioned, I still need to replace that, and as well as do the panels there. There's a little bit of damage here. I thought I'll maybe replace that with a light switch there. Not a switch, just a bright light. But yeah, other than that, we've already put the panels back, and then we've started putting up some wood here at the back. If we do make this into a sleeping space, like to rent out, I mean, you've got a nice view of the Vaal River here. I'll also mention that it is placed on top of a trailer at the moment. You'll see when I go around on the outside, so we are able to move the aircraft if the water level does come up. Here we've removed the back panel, and we're thinking of maybe putting a fridge in there. We'll put a fridge in there if possible, if we can find one that will fit, and then we'll still connect up the air conditioning through there. If we look in the back here, there still is the emergency locating transmitter, the LT, still located in here. We'll probably remove that just for safety reasons, and then we'll put it in a glass box, maybe for a display or something like that. But yeah, other than that, we fixed most of the door hinges that didn't want to open nicely. But I think the cabin's in a quite good condition. We did need to put all the panels back in, so they're not in completely yet. But we'll just see. I see from the heat they'll pop out again. So I'll need to find something to replace those. Okay, I'll take you on a quick tour of the outside here. I'll have to do a voiceover though, because the wind is extremely bad. So I'll probably do a voiceover on the video on the outside. Let's go. Okay, so yes, as mentioned, I have to do a voiceover. The wind was way too bad. We are on the outside here. You can see it's on a boat trailer. You'll see the aircraft's on a boat trailer. Some of the wheels has gotten flat. This wheel is still fine, but on the other side you might notice that the wheel's flat, so I'll have to get those fixed. We go around the tail. There you can see Juliet November Kilo. The wings have been removed, as well as the vertical and horizontal stabilizers have been removed, and then the doors, you can see the interior here from the outside. As mentioned, the doors do work. This one's bent a little bit on the left here, so I have to get that fixed. It's probably someone who forced the door open or closed. It's dirty, as you can see. We tried to wash it, but haven't done that successfully. The pilot door this side can open as well, so it opens completely, and then door window. And then here the baggage compartments. I'm currently using these to store mats and extra tools and whatever we're using at this stage. And there's a smaller one in front here. The smaller one, you'll see on all of them, these latches have been, the rust has gotten the better of them, so I'll probably need to replace those as well. The pitot tube is still here. the beacon lights are also still there. And then on this side, there's another one of these baggage compartments that we'll put into some good use once we've decided what we want to do there. But yeah, you'll see the Vaal River in the back here. As mentioned, we'll probably turn this in the back into accommodation, and then the front into a flight simulator, and the accommodation can then pay for the rest of the bolt of the flight simulator. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Be sure to like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Check out our other videos, and then stay tuned for updates.